Joshua said, as for me and my house, his wife ain't had nothing to say. We are going to serve the Lord. Commitment, church, to God starts with that same decision. It's not based on, if you notice it, it's not based on emotions. It's not based on convenience. It's not based on if things work out in my life, then I'll serve God. If things are going well, then I'm going to pop up and worship and say, thank the Lord. We serve God when things are not even going well for us. We serve God when we are sick and down and out. We serve God when we don't have everything right. We still serve God. Life has challenges. Our decisions should already be made up when we put Christ on in baptism. You know why it should be made up? Because we agreed to accept the persecution that comes at us. We agreed to accept the darts that may come at us. We agreed to fight against the wiles of the devil. We agreed and understand that things are not going to be easy in this life. We agreed that regardless of the circumstance, we're going to serve God. That's what we agreed to when we put Christ on in baptism. You know, Jesus, before he came to earth, he agreed to the assignment his Father gave him. He agreed to accept the fact that the majority of mankind will refuse and reject him. He agreed to allow himself to be falsely accused. He agreed to allow himself to be arrested. He agreed to allow himself to be spat on. He didn't have to agree to that. He didn't have to go through it, but he agreed because his Father gave him a command, what he should say, what he should do, and he did exactly what his Father told him. He agreed to allow himself to be ridiculed, mocked, and scorned. He agreed to allow mankind to beat him with a whip that had sharp edges until the skin of his back was exposed and the blood came down, protruding down his body. He agreed, church, to allow them to hang him on the cross of Calvary. He agreed to die, not only for me, not only for you, but for the entire world. Jesus committed himself. He didn't have to do it, but he agreed. And once he stepped foot on earth, he was determined to finish the work his Father gave him. What about you? What about me? What are we going to do? When things are not right, when things are not going well with us in our life, when things are not going well at home, do we just quit and give up? I don't want to go to worship because it don't feel right. I don't want to go serve God because I lost a loved one. I don't want to go do this or that, or whatever the case may be, because life is just hard. Did not God warn us or forewarn us and tell us that things are going to be difficult? Did not Jesus say, if the world hates you, you have to know that it hated me before it hates you? He told us what to expect. If you want to follow me, you have to deny yourself.